Well, I'm not gonna win this match, so I'm just gonna sit here and vomit on you. There has some toxic vial. Welcome back everybody to another Dead by Daylight video by Spaz. I know I haven't done any content for this game in a while. It's been like a month or so, but here we are, finally. Like I mentioned in a previous video, I'm just a little bored with the game, so that's why I haven't done any content. However, I did play some games with the new killer, the Plague, that came out last week. I did play them on day one as well. So I will be showing you some games for that from day one. And I will also go over the patch and whatnot and give my opinions overall about the killer. But just to remind everybody, this is a day one opinion. And my opinion will change the more games I play with her. So just bear that in mind. Of course, I will try to bring you more content for Dead by Daylight, but to be honest, I'm kind of bored, and also I'm kind of in the middle of saving up for a computer or laptop. So I'm waiting to just purchase a laptop or computer and then just purchase this game there and start over from rank 20 and just regain all the items for the killers and servers, just to give me something new to do, since I am completely bored. Also, there are so many better killers and survivors on the PC compared to console, so it just gives it a breath of fresh air as far as challenge goes. But with all that being said, here is my opinions on the new killer and the new chapter. Enjoy. Well, here we go, guys. Here's the new patch, chapter 11, the demise of the faithful. And we have two new characters, one being the killer, one being a survivor. The survivor is called Jane Romero, and she's a TV host that got taken by the entity. Don't really care about her story. Just like I don't care about any other survivors' stories. But the killer is the oldest killer so far in the game, which is interesting. But the survivor is from a modern day era, so like I don't know why they put a survivor with the killer that's in two different eras together in the same chapter. But whatever, that's just how they did it. The killer herself has a vomit attack that poisons survivors, and the longer it's on them through actions they do, it becomes worse and worse, like vaulting, running, doing actions, repairing generators, and eventually they become broken, meaning they cannot heal. They gotta be healed, which is pretty cool because they can just one-shot them and they fall on the floor. And even after they get hooked, they can't heal because they're still broken. Now, they did some different things here in the patch notes. They added, they made changes to the ranking system. The emblems scoring changes as well. And a bunch of other stuff. We'll go over a few. The matchmaking, like when you're doing a lobby, now it displays a estimated wait time for the lobby, which is cool. So it shows you how long you're gonna be estimating to wait there in the lobby. So you're not always just like wondering what the hell's going on, if it's a dead lobby or whatever. They added a new map, of course, with the new killer, but it's bounded to the Red Forest, which is already an old map. So that means that you don't need any map offerings for that specific map. You just put a Red Forest map offering and you might that end up on that map. The new map is a like temple in the middle of the map. It has like 2 floors. Well, 3 if you count the basement. If the basement spawns there. Let's see. Uh, what else did it do here? I'm not sure if I see it here, but I saw it. I saw it somewhere. I'm not sure if it's here or not. But anyways, they made a change to the chair radius of the killer, which is probably in the killer section because I did check this out a little bit earlier. But from what I remember, the killer radius got changed, so it also gets affected by the vertical axis too, not just the horizontal axis of the game. Meaning that maps where it has multiple floors, like the game map, the terror radius won't confuse the survivors as much. So that's like a slight nerf to the game map or any maps that have 2 stories, which is like whatever. It doesn't really bother me. I don't really care one way or another, to be honest. But I did like the way it confused survivors before. Just a little extra thing for the killers to have, but that's what, like whatever. Let's see. So as far as the emblem goes, they just did minor changes to the scoring to a few things, but the one that comes to my attention is once again they penalize killers who camp the hook, which is irritating because that's the wrong way to make killers not camp. You don't punish someone for doing a strategy that you guys claim to be not bannable, and also where you have perks that allow you to use that strategy more effective, like Insidious. Insidious reduces your terror radius to 0, and when you use that as a basement build to camp the hook, you're not losing points because of the punishment they added. Where the more you stay next to the hook and camp it within a 16-meter range, the faster your points in the scoring in the chase emblem gets reduced, so you get penalized at the end of the game, which sucks because if they're gonna go that way as far as punishing killers, they should redo the perk Insidious, because then what's the point of having a camping perk if you are not allowed to use it? That doesn't make any sense. However, I would rather they reward killers for not camping instead, as a way to incentivize them not to camp. But that's just me. I don't know. It's not like I play the game like and have lots of hours under my belt. The developers don't do that. They hardly even know what they're doing. Like, you've seen the game director get his ass kicked by the Korean team. That was just sad. Now, Survivor perk changes. The one that sticks out is Decisive Strike. It finally got reworked. It finally got nerfed. Killers have been complaining about that for a very long time. Now, instead of it activating at will when you get picked up or grabbed, and you just triggering like a check to successfully stunning the killer and getting out of his grasp. Instead, now it's an anti-tunnel perk where it activates only if after you get unhooked or if you free yourself from the hook, and it gives you 60 seconds where if you get downed again and picked up within those 60 seconds, it gives you a chance to use it, and if you use it, you stun the killer, get off the killer's grasp, and you can run away and escape. But it only activates for that 60-second window. After that, the perk is just dead. Whether you used it or not, it's just dead. Killers can get around this by just slugging and leaving the survivor on the floor for like 60 seconds, go do something else, kick a generator or whatever. So there is easy way around that, but at least it's balanced more. Survivors have been using it less, I think, because like this PTB came out like 2 weeks ago on the PC, and from what I heard from there is that the survivors weren't using it as much just because of how like it's not overpowered as it used to be. But that's a good thing. You know, it has to be balanced, not OP. But anyways, what else? Let's see here. Oh, well, one more thing about that perk. If you actually successfully use it, you become the new obsession. So if an obsession previously died, or there are no current obsessions because the perk doesn't give you automatically the obsession, when you use it, you automatically become the obsession, meaning that it affects other perks like that have obsession-based things, like dying light from the killer. If the killer previously had dying light on because they killed the obsession, and then somebody else uses the decisive strike, they are now the new obsession, and dying light becomes inactive. So there's some things like that going around. They have to like look around. And hex totems are still garbage. They still don't know what they're doing with the hex totem placement. They say they keep saying that, oh, they did it better, that they changed a few things to make it harder to see and spawn, but bullshit. Like the hex totems, regardless of which hex totem it is, are still getting broken within 10 seconds of the game start. So they don't know what the hell they're talking about. Let's see. These are just bug fixes and map fixes that are. We'll just skip that. And as far as the ranking changes, I think they're a little further down, more of a detailed explanation, so we're going to look at it in a second. Just if you want to pause here, you can just look at that. But since this video is coming out, probably not anytime soon. You already probably know about that kind of stuff. Let's see. Okay, let's check out, because all that stuff was just like non-essential garbage to read. But as far as the explanation goes, it's pretty lame. It's just that, like, the wait times were really bad, and their excuse was that people were getting to rank 1 quickly, and the bad players were not getting to their appropriate levels in time. So people's wait time will take forever. How does that make any sense? Like, if you're a good player and you get to rank 1 faster than anyone else, that's not the game's fault, or I mean, sorry, that's not your fault. That's their fault for not knowing how to implement a good system. So your matchmaking is not crap. Now, as far as the new changes, here we go. It just takes, basically what it comes down to is that from certain ranks, they change how difficult it is to pip up, or how much pips require, how many points it requires for you to pip. There we go. Words. So 17 to 20 ranks is still the same thing. It's easy to pip up because the points didn't really change. Now, when you get to the higher ranks, that's where it becomes a problem. We'll get to rank 1 in a second. But as you can see here, when it gets to yellow and green, the amount of points is different than before. So at rank 1, it used to be that at all ranks, it doesn't matter how many points you've gotten, because it was the same at all ranks. To require the same amount of points in order to pip. Now, like at rank 1, it's like you require up to 16. I think Yeah, it says right there. Actually, I just passed it, but the top part says 16. 16 points in order to pip twice. So that means you have to like max out the whole bar and get full points. That means you have to get like 3 iridescents and a gold or something like along those lines, which is really hard to do. So we'll see how that affects rank. I'm not sure if it will yet because like I said, I haven't been playing in a while, so and I have no real desire to rank up and play. So like, uh, I'm probably not gonna see any changes yet, but the community will respond anyways. The community is gonna tell us. The thing is that they should have just implemented a real ranking system instead of this garbage. This garbage is not a true ranking ladder system like other games have. And they should have implemented something that gave us incentive to actually rank up to rank 1. Or to, yeah, basically to incentivize people to get better and rank to get ranked higher. Like alternative costumes or skins, extra blood points, extra iridescent shards, just anything. Like even if it's something minor, it would have incentivized people just to get there. But what I would have really preferred is just to rewrap this whole thing and change pipping like completely. Just like take that whole system out and put something that's actually relevant. Um, like an MMR based ladder or something, like other games have. Because this system doesn't do anything. It doesn't show your true skill. Anyone can get to rank 1 if you just play long enough. It's not that hard. But anyways, this is the patch notes. Um, Take it for what it is. Well, as far as that goes, I'm just gonna check out the new killer and see how it goes. So, see you in the game. So we have a new survivor, Jane Romero, with new perks. And her first perk is Solidarity, where when you heal other survivors without using a medikit, you heal yourself as well up to 50% of the health you healed. But that depends on the perk tier, obviously. Then we have Poise, that whenever any generator is completed, you leave no scratch marks for 6 seconds, it says there, but it depends on what tier you have it at. And then we have Head On, where when you enter a locker and you're in the locker for 3 seconds, you can fast vault out of the locker and stun the killer that's in the area for 3 seconds. This causes exhaustion, so it is an exhaustion perk, so you'll be exhausted for 60 seconds. Jima Rimuro has like a whatever kind of story. It's like any of the other survivors, they just get lost, and then the entity takes them, and so on and so on. Nothing interesting. Now for the killer, we have Corrupt Intervention for their perks. The 3 furthest generators at the start of the match are blocked by the entity for 80 seconds, and that depends on the tier. And survivors cannot repair the generator while it's blocked by the entity. And then Infectious Fright, whenever a survivor is put into the dying state by the melee attack of the killer, survivors around your terrorities are shown to you or revealed to you for 4 seconds. And then we have Dark Devotion. Your obsession, if they ever get hit by your melee attack, you put your terrorities onto them, and your terrorities become 0. And they emit the terrorities of 32 meters away. And this can only be used once every 60 seconds. Now I'm going to show you some of the skins that you can use for the server and the killer. And if you haven't noticed already, Jane Romero is pretty thick. Like, I mean, look at her body figure. Like, that's a thick ass. Like, you can't hide that at all. Like, that's a lot of junk in the trunk. Junk in the trunk. Uh, but you know, I can't complain. These are the type of girls I like. I like thick girls. But anyways, her costumes are like whatever. None of them that I've seen so far really appeal to me. So I would not even purchase any of these myself personally. But that's also because I already have Claudette that's tier P3, and I have costumes on her, so why would I buy costumes for another survivor anyways that I haven't prestiged up? Now here are the killer costume skins, whatever you want to call them, but I don't like these either. It's just, to me, it doesn't seem like they put a lot of thought into it. They just seem too, I don't know, generic to me. Like, none of them really speaks out to me or in creativity or catches my attention, you know. I'm sure they put effort into it. I'm just like, I just don't like them personally. Like, the Spirit had better costumes on day one release. At least I believe so. These ones are just, like whatever. But I'm sure they'll probably put something better on as time goes. It's just that I wish they would have been a little more variety to the way she looks. It's just right now, they all just kind of look the same, a mishmash of whatever. Well, that's just me. Oh God, the swamp. I still haven't figured out where that crow bomb spawn is at. Alright, well, we're gonna use Noed because I still haven't figured out this killer yet. So in case I get gen rushed. I can't even aim that correctly. Wow, he let me break him. He ran in a straight line. And I messed up there. Sure enough, swung. Does he have dead hard? Alright, well, gotta make sure he doesn't, I gotta make sure that I remember that he has dead hard. Someone over here. Come on, come on. Man, she slows down as soon as the vial ends the stream. I don't like that. What the hell? Where are you going? You can't get out of here. I got stuck. I don't know where the hell you think you're going. Well, there goes one generator, but at least I still have my hex. I gotta go back and check on her because ooh, somebody's still not healed. And somebody did go up there. They sure like wasting pallets. I'm gonna keep following you. I heard it jump down. She's just gonna be a cunt of running here the whole time, man. This is getting old, man. This is getting old. This is why I end up camping people like this, because you're just wasting my time. You wonder why I camp people sometimes, right? You do this kind of shit and then you wonder why I camp you guys. Well, I got my purge. Somebody's here. That is some far distance. Someone's around here somewhere. You're not gonna make it to that hook over there. She's dead. Bang. What? How does that miss? I was right behind you when I slunched. See? Oh my god. You and your thick ass needs to go down. That thick ass of yours is not gonna mesmerize me forever. Still gotta figure out what that crow bomb is. I think I put a Mori on so I can Mori the next person I see. Yeah, I think yep, I saw someone. Die next to a tree. I don't think that guy's gonna even come over here to save this person. I came over here just to get this, just to get the blood points. See? I didn't even go help him. That's a poor survivor. Very low skill. He just wants to hatch. I'm not too concerned. He's gonna get the hatch. There's no way I can find it before he does. Where the hell is this elf bomb? I think it's inside, actually. Inside this building, the pantry. I think it's inside the pantry. Can't believe this guy hasn't found the hatch yet. Oh, there it is. Really, bro? You haven't found it yet? I don't want to turn this into a hatch that up. Come on. Well, you guys never even found the hex rune. Wow. That's a first. This guy's just really scared. It's like urban invasion everywhere or something. Ah, I had an itch. Come on, dude. Where are you? Like, it's not like I'm even guarding it really well. I'm not like sitting on top of it. I want him to leave. I swallowed my own puke. If I find this guy out in the open, I'm actually gonna kill him. I'm not gonna let him escape. Because this is just a waste of time what he's doing. Fuck, finally. Oh, someone put a Larry's map buffering. Alright, well, so far we learned some things with this killer. If you don't collect the pulls for your power upgrade, and all the pulls are used like corrupted, then the next time someone's gets corrupted or something, there's only one pull left. If there's only one pull left, what the hell? When there's only one pull left, and it's the last pull that's left, and it's used up, then the game automatically gives the killer the upgrade power, being corrupted vial. Because I guess the developers put a safety mechanism where they didn't want people to be infected forever without like a way to clean themselves, so they put that as a safety precaution, which I think it's they should have tried it without that mechanism first to see if it was good, because it gives the killer another what the hell? Another strategy to do. Like just let them all use it up and they can't kill themselves or heal. Like I think that's a nice strategy to allow the killer to have. Oh, I just went straight this way. The fuck is this guy doing? Is this going around in circles? I hate when like survivors play like retards and it works out for them. It's like so dumb. So my dollar hope is gone. I never get to have any fun with that. I never get to use it. At least my hex is still operational. Wow. I don't understand why they put little things at the end of like details where they think people won't pick up on it. Like right here where you finish violently, she moves so slow. Look, see that? She moves slow after the vial finishes. Why? Why is that necessary? I don't know what the hell this guy's trying to do. I don't know, this guy's just acting dumb. Let's get the hell out of my game. As long as you get hit by the vial. They run so fucking far. Why can't I catch up to him? What the hell is this crap? Oh, it's a different person. That's a bad spot, son. I saw you. And you ran. How did that miss? No, just no. Oh, this guy's right here. The hell? Whatever. I'm just gonna go over here. It's too far to go somewhere else. I should probably gone to the base, so I can kick this generator. Oh, it goes right through them? That's lame. Can't infect them when they're not infected on the generator. I mean, on the hook. Let's see. Somebody got it cured. Or not. This guy tried to touch the generator. What the hell happened? Where'd he go? There's someone over here. Idiot. Now you're dead. What? Why does it? Oh yeah, you can't get up. Ha! Get the hell out of the game, dude. He can't get up because he can't heal himself. Because of broken. That's actually interesting. So people who have who use no miter, this killer counters him. This killer counters people with no miter because they can't recover. Interesting. Either that or this guy gave up, but I don't know. I'm gonna ask him. Well, this was interesting. I learned a few more things. If the broken mechanic doesn't allow you to recover from with no miter, then that's interesting. That's good. for once that gives the killer something as a counter to survivor's perks, like already built into the character, the killer. That's, I'd say that's a good thing. Like my DVS was like crap this game because I haven't done anything. So, what do I actually think about the new killer overall? Day one. I mean, the killer is actually fun if you compare it to the dumpster fire that is Legion. It's like way better in the fun factor as far as that goes. And as far as her like power level goes, like I don't actually have a definitive answer to where to place her. As for now, I'm just gonna be safe and put her in mid tier, because her power is pretty good, but this is day one. Not everyone knows how to counter her yet, and if it comes to the point where she becomes easily counterable, then she'll fall lower and lower on the tier list. But if not, if she sustains, if she cannot be countered easily, then her power level will power on the tier list go up. But anyways, her corrupt vial, when you get the fountain after it turns red, corrupted by the survivors, is a good anti-loop mechanic, because if they're not paying attention, they don't know that you have the corrupt vial, and they try to loop you on a pallet, and they're injured, you can spit that corrupt vial, and it actually hurts them, knocking them down into the dying state if they're hurt. So it's good for that. And then the regular vial, the poison, the green one, as opposed to the corrupt, which is red, poisons them and eventually will break them, causing them not to be able to be healed by people. So you can wait for that to be the case, and then swing and hit them to knock them into dying state, making it easier, so you don't have to attack twice. And the vial doesn't actually like sprint burst them away when they get hit by it, so you can just keep spewing it non-stop at them if they're running straight on a line with certain add-ons. You could just keep throwing it out until they become broken, and then just hit them. So you can do different things, but it just depends how you use it and how good you are, I guess, and how bad the survivors are. But so far it's like whatever, and some of her perks are pretty good, like the entity blocking the generators for 80 seconds or more, depending on what tier it is at. That's good for to stopping the gen rushing problem that the game has. But instead of using perks to fix that issue, because it's just a bandit at that point, they should really fix the problem in general. And then the her other perk, the frightful one, prevents you from getting flashlight beamed if you have it, because then you can know where people around you are. And then the one where you pass your terror radius to the other to the obsession can be a pretty good build for some certain strategies, like gimmicky builds, or if it can even become good like on certain killers like Michael Myers. Now your terror radius is 0, and you're very dangerous, especially when you have tier 3 on Myers, and you can just instant down people. That's very dangerous. Or on Hillbilly, if you hit someone and then you chainsaw across the other side of the map with 0 terror radius, that's a very dangerously scary killer at that point. So you know, you could do certain builds with her new perks. But overall, I'm just gonna place her, like I said earlier, at mid tier just to be safe. Once I play with her more, I'll have a better idea where she stands. But I'm pretty sure everyone else has their opinions too and their own tier list. So you know, look at tier lists online already, or what opinions of other people like True Talent and Mars, Montel, like, you know, just other streamers in general. Specifically the ones that play both killer and survivor, because if you watch one that has a biased opinion, like just plays non-stop survivor, their opinions I don't know. Their opinion's not really much, to be honest. That's it. Catch you next time in the fog.